Hey, yo, you rewind this, BetUS behind this. What a game. From the standpoint that this is exactly what I expected from this game. One of those games where you're a week out from bullying the bullies. You bullied the Baltimore Ravens in their home. Turn around the next week, have to go against the lowly Carolina Panthers, who have a ton of high-end talent that not too many people recognize, on a sleepy Sunday at 1 o'clock. The offense sleptwalked through this bad boy for the most part, right? Still was grimy, still was gritty, and that's how we get down out here, right? So the entire Philly needs to stand up and all the surrounding areas as well, man, because this is one of those games you could have very well slept through and ended up coming out and taking an L. And I don't give a damn how W's are made. Them shits feel good no matter what. So, you know, I see this right here, I have to start with it straight up, right? Double ends, right? You get a double ends. I'm going to risk a content ID claim on this bad boy right here because Xavier Legette with the pink. What are we doing, man? Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. You know I'm not a fan of these type of hits. I like dudes who are going to wrap up, get you on the ground, be very efficient with the tackling. Chauncey Gardner, not necessarily that, but you have to admit, this dude does send messages, and that sent a severe message to your boy Xavier Legette that he was no longer on this earth. Bang, he was planted into the earth. There's no doubt about that. He was fertilized right there. But come on, man. This is what happens sometimes, man. You get these guys like Chauncey Gardner out there. Xavier Legette, look at this. Before Chauncey even arrives, he's already bracing for impact, right? He's already dropping the ball. You can see cherries, lemons, and bananas all in his eyes, right? Full tilt, right? Jackpot already. And my man right there, bang. How you get hit and go 4 different directions, right? Look at it right there, right? His neck going west, his torso going east, his knees is all discombobulated and shit, right? Now he has 2 left knees, right? Everything went wrong for this dude right here. He got smoked by this, and this sent a message at the beginning of the game that was going to be a physical game, and my man went full weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, he played the rest of the game, but he clearly was not all the way there. All them protons and neutrons and all that shit was firing, but he wasn't getting the signal. He was definitely weekends at Bernie's, and guess what? It's time to hit my song.
Won't you send me to Zombie Town? Won't you send me to Zombie Town?
He sleep. When Coach Moore was hired as the OC, I did all those film studies, and I really concentrated on the run game. I dialed into that, and I talked about how I really loved a lot of his run concepts. And, of course, you had a lot of the dumbass Dallas Cowgirls fans coming in talking about, oh, he can't run the ball and all this and that. Listen, now he's got a single-season rushing record, running back, and Saquon Barkley, and the run game has some serious creativity. Look at this kind of split flow action here. You're going to motion to depth here with your boy KG, Kenneth Gainwell here. Then you're going to get a sweep. Right? But then you also have pullers and everything, so you get split direction, right? Split flow action here for him to just bend it to the outside. This is some really good work, really good creativity. And it's a pause motion. Look at that. If you're a defender, how do you combat that, right? You have to definitely have seen it before, but man, there's certain bills that are off of this. What are they doing? So it's a tag pull, right? Tackle and guard. You get Dickinson and Mailata both pulling out there. And if you're a defender, man, you're going to read that hard action on the inside. There's no doubt about that, right? And you have to contend with Jalen Hurts perhaps keeping it as well, right? Almost like a power read. Look at that. Put him in a conflict of deployment here. Where does he go, right? And you quickly get that outside flank. And then you have blockers on the outside as well. Thin Diesel Devontae Smith, Grant Calcaterra right here as well. Guys getting upfield, man. These are some really good run concepts. And I told y'all, Mama Jummers, that Kellen Moore could do his thing in the run game, man. Don't listen to what people say who have a vested interest or some feelings involved. Fuck out of here. And I tried to tell you dudes how special Zach Baun was. My man Baun. Zach Baun. I tried to tell you how special he was. This guy has double-digit sack potential if he just were an edge player. Keep that in mind. His best attribute is still pass rushing, and he's that damn dope off ball, right? Sideline to sideline, top 5 tackler in the league, and he could get you double-digit sacks as an edge player. Could probably get you even more than just 10 sacks. He's that good. This isn't a blitz. This is a dude who can beat you. Look at this. That's not like somebody coming free and getting a running back. He stepped up to the line of scrimmage. Look at this. He steps up to the line of scrimmage. He's essentially the 3 technique right now. Now watch this. Going against Damian Lewis, a pretty good left guard here, gives him half a man, right? Battling, fighting the hands right here. And all he's going to do is simply fight the hands and widen. You see that? Use that man's spacing, in-depth spacing against him, right? Close the distance and then widens out, right? Give you enough time to widen out right there. Widen that bad boy out. And it's all a wrap for your boy Damian Lewis right there. Look, barely can get a shoulder on him. That's a hell of a pass rush. I'm telling you, if they really needed him to peek outside and they would bring Trotter off the bench to fill his role, he would kill it at edge. I'm here to tell you that right now. If I show the good, I have to show the bad as well. We have balance on this channel. Now, I've been saying for most of this season, right, at least the time that Cooper DeJean has been in, he has been phenomenal. This was his worst game. And he's going against one of the very best in the NFL. And they made a concerted effort to put Adam Thielen in the slot here, which really challenges Cooper DeJean because this man runs the full route tree, and it's hard. I told you before, you're working with guys with a two-way go. So first and foremost, you have a two-way go, and you do not have the sideline as a boundary. And you got a guy like this with these type of hands, this type of route savviness, this type of athleticism. Adam Thielen is the bomb. Check this out right here. Banged him, and then, ooh, man, that's nasty right there. And you know the rest. Look at the separation right there. That's that early pandemic separation, right? Social distancing measures being practiced right here. What you would like to see happen for Cooper DeJean is possibly be able to get hands-on man on Thielen. But if we saw Cooper DeJean tried that a couple of times, and Thielen is so strong and so savvy, he was able to use kind of his momentum against himself. I'm glad that Cooper DeJean had one of these type of games now so he can get back in the lab and know that this is the type of cat that you will probably be seeing in the playoffs. Not Thielen himself, right? Because Panthers ain't going to be there. But Thielen-like players in the slot. But, man, look at that right there. And he really sells this with his eyes, right? Even though who could he possibly be looking at? Right? Jalen Hurts, I'm sorry, Bryce Young is this way. So he's not really looking at anything right here. But, hey, when you in the moment, you'll fall for anything right there. Checks that bad boy off, right? Works on the transition. My man damn near had to pull the ripcord here on FEMA mode and hold him, but he lets him go. And then Thielen, bang, he had a hell of a game, man. I definitely want to go back and just look at that, study that one-on-one matchup there and see where Cooper DeJean can improve going against a guy like Thielen. But glad it happened, man. That is a great learning experience. You learn from failure more than you learn from success, at least in my opinion. Here he is trying to meet that inertia by Adam Thielen, the savvy vet here. Look at that. Trying to catch it. Bang, look at that. He knew that he was going to be working that inside transition, so he just wants Cooper DeJean to engage. So he engages right there, just enough for him to stick that foot in the ground, and then he cuts that sharp angle right here, right? Sharp 45-degree angle on him, right? And damn, look at the oh my goodness, right here. What are we doing, right? That's that first 5 days of the pandemic when everybody was social distancing, something crazy right there. Yeah, definitely going to be better off for having seen somebody like Adam Thielen. If you haven't already headed over to BetUS, listen, if you haven't, you still have a chance to get in on the action. They're giving a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two. That alone right there should have you running over to BetUS because you're going to get that 24/7 customer support, 24-hour payouts. And that's with 10% gambler's insurance on those deposits. So imagine that. Prop bets, parlays, prop builders, the whole nine. It's been so fun, and I know you're going to have fun too if you get on over to BetUS. All you have to do is enter the promo code YouTube150 as you see on the screen. Once again, promo code YouTube150, BetUS, where the game begins. Big salutes to my boy Saquon Barkley, right? Penn State legend Saquon Barkley doing it for the Philadelphia Eagles. And when he gets downhill and he's able to press and curl on him, it's hard to defend because of the jump cut and the lateral quickness. Look at the initial motion of inside zone, right? Everybody climbing up to the second level, right? Everybody moving in concert, right? Take a step out and up there. But look, he presses and bounces. So if he's pressing it, you have to respect that, right? And keep all gaps covered. But if he's able to do that, and you have guys who are hands-on man right here. Ooh, whoa, what's going on right here with Lane Johnson, right? Prison loving. Landon Dickinson. Prison loving, right? The guy's getting it in up front there. Jordan Mailata out there. If he's able to press and then curl on him, man, nothing but airspace and opportunity right there, man. It's a tough run game to defend right there. And, of course, he's going to be able to show that burst of speed right there. The man is in his prime. The offensive line suits him. The style suits him. The blocking on the perimeter suits him. Yeah, this is the type of ball you play going deep into the playoffs, into a Super Bowl run. This is the exact type of ball you play. Man, Jalen Carter is just amazing. Cat-like quickness, and I love when he burps the baby. Bing! Damn, you see that strength right there? Burped the baby and got the Chuba Hubbard right here. That was hard. But look at this right here. A man comes through, right? Arm over move just to burp the baby with the left hand, right? Swapped his back, right? Swap. Sent him flying, right? He got a offensive first down for offensive lineman first down. He goes about 10 yards, right? From a little burp. He actually ends up calling a 3-car pileup right here because he fell. Like, what are we doing here? Jalen Carter is absolutely nasty, right? A straight up animal, man. Yeah. He's going to be here a long time, wreaking havoc. I noticed that Coach Moore will run the same play twice just to see how you'll adjust to it if it's successful the first time here. So I'll show this back to back. This one right here, you got Thin Diesel in the tight slot. You have Jahan Dotson in the slot. You have A.J. Brown coming beneath all of them kind of on a delay. So you're going to have Dotson pretty much just running interference. And, of course, A.J. Brown coming below that right here. You also have Cal Katera, who looks like he's going to be running a crosser, but we'll get to that next play here. But you can see this right there. Look at that. That's too damn easy, right? Dotson takes out a couple of players, and he's not even really doing anything. He's just running. This is how you're supposed to do this, right? If you're going to run these type of plays, all you have to do is get vert, run in that direction. They're supposed to allow you ample amount of room to be able to run your route here. So he had a couple of places he could have gone to with this, right? Thin Diesel out here in the corner. A.J. Brown coming there. I'm sure Kellen Moore saw that on tape right there. It's like, oh, man, he has a couple of options if they run it that way. He goes to Thin Diesel. Yaka. My man Thin Diesel doing his thing. Check this out. Same play, different application. This time ran out of 12 personnel. Before, it was run out of 11 personnel, so you had the 3 receivers on the field. So working into the boundary here, you get essentially, we'll still call it 11 personnel. I always think of my man Johnny Wilson here as a tight end. I think that's what he'll end up ultimately being there. But we'll just say that he's a 11 personnel right there as a receiver now. So you'll get the same deal. Kakatera doing this thing right here. This time it's just a double to this side, right? So you get the twins here. Still get that corner route from Smith. Still get the delay route from Brown under here. And you can see this bad boy develop just like that, right? Don't have to run that interference. This time, Jalen Hurts has to buy a little bit of time. They defended it well, right? See the man coverage right here? They defended it well. You didn't have that interference being ran by Dotson. He buys enough time, stands in the pocket, stands tall and talented, and Jakob delivers accurately and on time to my man Cal Katera for his first touchdown there. That's hard. One more again, right? Get the rhythm bounce there. Keep your eyes upfield. He went through his first and secondary read. He gets to his tertiary read, delivers accurately. Come on, baby. Get off my quarterback. It's my quarterback. All right, you guys know the drill. This is just a quick after-game review to get my quick thoughts out. I'll come back with the all 22 and we'll really get after it here. But this is why I don't like cats who hit like Chauncey Gardner, right? My man right here doesn't necessarily see what he hits. Look, his head is down. He's looking at the turf, right? Chuba Hubbard spinning on him. He is not seeing what he hits, and then look who he hits. Baun. Zach Baun. Bang, right? he air napped Zach Baun right there, and then he knocked himself out again, right? He sleep, bang, all that right there. Right? Yeah, we're going to leave that one alone right there, right? Keep your head up, see what you hit, bro. Then you see him right there. He's having a tap out, right? He's tapping out. He's weekend at Bernie's as well. He's a full functioning zombie. And then they walked his zombie ass right here, and then he had a zombie spasm in his back, right? Go on, look at him. Come on, man. You got to take the good with the bad with something like that, right? So he will lay you out, but he will also lay out his own people, and he will also hurt himself tackling like that, right? So I'm not a big fan of it. I do recognize that I've played with people who sent messages like that, right? Big hitters and shit like that. But, man, a lot of the times, though, you know what I mean, they had to look dumb on film as well, too. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, right? But that man is definitely zombified himself. He made a zombie, and then he was made into a zombie as well, right? So, another win, right? I know people going to be mad because you didn't blow out the Carolina Panthers. You didn't start fast on offense again, all that jazz there. But it's another W in the win column, right? So, 11-2, not much you can say about that shit right there. 11-2 is hard considering how we started out the year. So, with that being said, as always, baby, Brewery Town, stand up. Strawberry Mansion, the Fairmount neighborhood. Shout outs to Sharswood. Shout out to Parkside, right? Shout outs to the people on the west, man. Shout outs to Overbrook Park, Overbrook Farm. Shout outs to Logan, Old Gons, West Oak Lane, East Oak Lane. Shout outs to the folks up top in Germantown. Shout outs to Devil's Pocket. Shout outs to, everybody out there, man. We can name it on Piker Park, right? Always got to get them in Fishtown, Northern Liberties, everybody out there. And big salutes to everyone who supports the sponsor, right? 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two. Promo code YouTube150. Check back with your boy, all right? Salute. BetUS.
Top Billin Villain. Uptown Murph.
Top Billin Villain.